We are back. www.love2jamradio.com.
Yeah, not yet.
And we are back. www.love2jamradio.com. This is your boy, D Black. And we are back at Battle of the Sexes Radio with your boy.
Matrix in the building, y'all. Battle of the Sexes. What is going on?
Alright. So before the break, we were referring to we were doing the best. We were doing body bag. So I want to do the flip side of a body bag and do what they call the best battle you've ever seen. And I will throw it to you. What's the best battle you've ever seen?
I'm not gonna say best battle I've seen. I'm gonna say best battle to date or best recent battle that I've watched. I'm gonna throw out a battle that has top tier names, and then I'm gonna throw out a good battle that has two
feed the fans.
Two up and coming names, or maybe what you would consider low tier on their way to being mid tier. Most recent battle that I watched that I thought was a good battle was A Ward and Danny Myers.
Yes.
A Ward and Danny Myers. Not really a Danny Myers fan. I mean, A Ward fan. I always been a. That's you. That's me. That's you.
I think that's me.
Okay.
But I'm not really a Danny Myers fan. So tell me. Go ahead.
I think in this particular battle, Danny Myers came with it, but it wasn't the regular Danny Myers. Okay. But A Ward was on fire. Like,
yes.
From rebuttals to, because he rebutted a lot in this battle. So, he just had it all together. A Ward was on his A game.
Alright, so
you caught that.
Yes, I see what you did there.
Ain't nobody else. Everybody else see what you did there. But to be honest, like, again, I'm not the biggest Danny Myers fan.
Okay.
And it's probably personal because, you know, in my music career, I've been flow guard since like 06. So when I hear niggas say they the bar god, I take offense.
Because of you?
Not just that, like, you can't sit here and say you the bar guy and then you watch just spitting this shit that make a nigga scratch their head. I'm not the
That's just like saying Tay-Rap calls himself what? The Gunbar King, but it's battle rappers out there. It's battle rappers out there that do gun bars way better than
Rum Nitty the Gunbar King. I'm saying that now live on radio. What's today? 21st, 20th, 19th. I'm the worst with days.
Say Rum. You going with Rum?
Rum is the Gunbar King.
Rum is the Gunbar King, but you gonna do say then Henny.
Okay. Who is then? If it's not Rum, then who?
Nah.
Mind you, some people don't know what gun bars are. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, okay, well, gun bars is literally using bars with guns. But, you know, Chef Trez is nice with gun bars. But, you know, he has already made his name being chef, so it is what it is. But,
you can still make your name being whoever you are. But if you're the best at this particular... If you're the best at this particular thing, be that. I don't know why you looking at me like that. What you drunk too?
Oh, not even close. This ain't it.
Oh, okay.
This ain't it.
Talk about it.
A whole lot more.
Talk about it.
Nah, I'm just saying. But I mean, it's just okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But
you were speaking.
But yeah. So, but I mean, you know, you call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. It doesn't mean.
Who is the Gunbar King?
We can say Rum for right now.
Oh, we can say Rum.
For let me think. Who else?
Who else?
I need an example.
I mean, we can't say I don't necessarily think bow and headshot really qualifies you as okay.
If that was the case, it would be twerk.
Everybody calls twerk to go. I was just getting ready to say that.
If that was the case, it would be New Jersey twerk.
Maybe he should be the gun sound king. the gun sound king. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I give him that.
We'll go with rum. We'll go with rum.
Okay.
We'll go.
I mean, it's only Tay-Rock and Rum Nitty, actually. In my opinion,
it's just so many other people that do gun bars better than Tay-Rock to me.
All of those other niggas are niggas that make sounds.
No, they're not.
Really?
I just said Chef Trash. Chef Trash doesn't just make sounds.
Bow.
No, he doesn't.
He don't do just bow?
No, not all the time. No.
Okay. Give me elaborate.
He doesn't. I mean, I don't need to elaborate. He doesn't make gun sounds all the time. We all know who's infamous for gun sounds. There's only one person that's infamous for gun sounds.
Big T.
Oh God.
Big Terrence.
Why are we bringing up Big T?
Look, Mr. Chalakabu. He made his name out of being what? The fat black ugly nigga and the gun sounds. Tell me I'm lying. You know what? Scratch it. Truthfully, tell me I'm lying.
Okay, well, this ain't Big T season, so he ain't the king of nothing.
You know, my dog ain't been the same since, what happened to him happened to him.
What happened?
I'm not trying to Tanahashi nobody.
Next.
I'm not trying to.
Next.
My favorite color black, not rainbow.
Next. Alright, so.
But since we getting close to the end, let's do dope bars and whack bars of the night. It's my tie in. You know, in comedy they have this thing called a callback. So if you watch a comedy special, a nigga say a joke at like the first 15-20 minutes of the show, and he'll end that show with a callback to that joke. Full circle. All that shit. But my whack bar of the night comes from Snow. Mr. I'll fuck your mother. Or your baby moms, or whatever fat bitch is available. I don't know.
This fool said whatever fat bitch is
available. Oh, you saying that like that ain't what that nigga say. You saying that like that ain't his thing.
I mean, these days, it doesn't matter if the bitch is fat, short, crusty, black, crunchy.
It
don't matter.
It go big
now
bitch,
when we talk
small
about battle
bitch,
raps,
short
them niggas
bitch,
hit anything.
Tall bitch. No discriminate every little pussy. I fuck them all. Shit. Long as she cute in the face and the pussy get wetter than the swimming pool. Man.
Something is playing.
I don't know who's playing. Is it me? I don't know if it's me. I don't think it's me because I am live, so I would hope it's not playing. But I hear my voice. I hear that nigga there.
We are live.
Yeah, we are.
Good.
Having technicalities.
I don't think it's me though.
Let me check it's me.
And it's the black. Thank you, listeners. Bear with us momentarily.
Bear with us.
I stopped.
Alright, there we go.
Then it was you.
It might have been me. I don't believe so, but I guess so.
You don't believe it? We just saw you.
That's why I'm like,
whatever.
Whatever. Fucking love it.
Whatever.
Proceed.
But anyways, okay, so let me put my notes back up because I clicked everything out. Hey, it's intro, man. It's intro.
OMG.
We doing white boys, right?
Yep.
Alright, so we got Snow from Yetine, Pontiac, Michigan versus T-Top, what was it, UFF 2 or UFF 3? I know he was in 2 and 3. 3, he was against who? 2. Him against T-Top. the third one was what, him against Illwell?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So we got that's the most beautiful sound in the world. The most beautiful sound in the world. Pour that lick in the cup, baby.
I gotta record that and make it a button.
Yeah.
Please make it a button.
that.
Please make it a button. Please make it a button.
We need
But
that.
we got the whack bar of the night. Whack bar of the week.
Or the week. Okay.
The week.
I'm ready.
I cut off T's top and send it to his mom to see if she gets sentimental. But you ain't get that. I cut T's top, put it in the box, and see if she get sentimental, Holmes. That's to see if your mom gets sentimental, Holmes. Listen, again, I've been practicing. I've been practicing. I've been practicing.
Oh, you been working on it?
Yeah.
I've been working on it.
Delivery.
Look, I finna sound just like that nigga. Watch this. I'm going back from the
Do it
top.
again. Let's go.
I cut off T's top and see his mom get sentimental, Holmes. But you ain't get that. I cut off T's top, put it in the box, see if it gets sentimental, Holmes. Just to see if your mom gets sentimental, Holmes. Why she open it? Oh, you ain't get that? Why she open up the box? I drive to the block. Every house gets shot by those shots I sent, and I meant those, Holmes. Fuck that. I have homie pull over, run up on her porch, 4 or 5, trying to get her head. Trying to.
For the record, I could not spar with this man.
Oh yeah, I'm the truth.
For the record,
I'm the truth.
I could not spar with this man.
Oh yeah, I'm the truth. I sound just like you. I may not sound just like you, but my cadence sounds just like you.
So which part was the worst bar? The sentimental?
All of it. Shit.
Look,
okay.
Listen, I'm getting to it.
I like the sentimental part. I thought that was okay.
I'm getting to it.
Get your mom's sentimental T-top. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm getting
at
to
least
it.
you called.
Oh, you one of those, huh?
I mean, it's easy.
You got it. I looked at them and was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Sentimental? How can I get this? Oh, I guess you just gotta be.
I wasn't done yet. I still got like a bar and a half left.
I'm sorry, go on, spit that shit.
Okay.
Big,
right.
big homie.
I drive by the block. Every house that gets shot by those shots, I meant those homes. Fuck that. I have the homie pull over, run up on the porch, 4 or 5, trying to get her right in the head, like I meant to send those homes, like me. When that guy sentimental homes. Listen.
I don't think that was a bad bar.
It's not bad because I practice on it.
Oh, so you spit it better than he did.
Way better.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't be a white man.
So what made it worse?
You can't be a white man from Detroit and rap with a Mexican accent.
Oh.
You thought it was
all of that.
Yeah, you thought he was an essay.
I thought he was an essay.
No.
That's test.
Nope.
I don't know a Matrix.
Nope. Baby talk.
I'm so conflicted right now. Oh,
What you think about the Matrix?
I think it's garbage.
Did he do his whole verse that way, or just that?
No, that was just that
It's
bar.
garbage.
That was just that bar. Cause like I said, we researched these subjects a week in advance, and I was like, damn, what's the worst body bag I've ever seen? Cause I want to try to make everything tie in like a shoelace.
Facts. The old full circle.
And the worst body bag I ever heard was Real Deal versus
I can't think of
Snow.
Who I seen.
And it was bad.
I'm trying to think. If I had to pick a worst battle, but I can't remember who that was that he battled, but it was Money Bags. Oh my God. Fuck, who is that?
I know who you talking about. I watched it. It was a URL battle. It was a URL battle also.
Right.
I can't think of who the fuck that nigga was.
Who Moneybags was battling, but oh my.
But you got your ass
God,
whooped.
it was bad.
I'm not finna ever lose to a white boy.
Where's my contract? Then?
I'm not finna ever lose.
No, I'm feeling
to a white boy.
I'm feeling
with
away.
braids.
Like.
And you can on camera, you can see his braids coming out the rubber bands. But what? Shout out to Moneybags and T Harmony.
Niggas braids coming out of bands.
I don't know about all that.
White. He got whatever it is that the white people have when it's
I just know it was trash.
When your hair straight and you still want to get braids, he got that shit going.
Okay. So that was the worst bar.
Yes.
That was the worst bar.
Okay. So the hot bar was.
I got a dumb women. The best boy I heard this week from looking at older battles.
Bring it back.
Also happened against Snow. Yeah. Ironic. R.I.P. Snow. May he rest in peace. And live a long life at the same time.
That goes along with the body bags.
Yeah.
Just so I can educate her, y'all. I have to educate Miss Lovey on.
Lovey had a blind moment.
No woman left behind. No man left behind.
Thank you so much.
Look out for the people. Go ahead.
Each one, reach one.
Alright, so we got Real Deal versus Snow. Again, for rookie versus vets. The whack ball was Snow versus T-Top in the UFF finals for the second season. So Snow, Real Deal, excuse me. So are you Andy LaRasta or Andy LaRasta?
Hold on.
What's so funny? Wait, what's so funny?
I missed the name of the.
So it's battle rap for Real Deal
versus Snow though.
Snow,
again,
same person.
This is Real Deal that you're doing.
Yeah, I'm doing Real Deal.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, cool. I can't do a white man accent.
Matrix, why you not looking at the camera? I need to give him space.
Look, so it's the first round. Right after this, Smack cut him off with like, nah, you killing this nigga. Let him try to fight back.
Okay.
So it was like, so are you Andy LaRasta or Andy LaRasta? You're just Andy, the most confused man on the roster. You gonna snap like Bruce Banner? Nope. You more like Bruce Jenner is. A tall, white, long-haired pussy that's confused by what his gender is. Shout out to Bruce Jenner. Side note, shout out to Bruce Jenner. Not what did he change his name to?
Caitlyn.
Yeah, shout out to Bruce Jenner. And them Wheaties. I ate them Wheaties as a kid. I ate Wheaties as a kid. I used to be an athlete. I may not look like it now because I'm an alcoholic. But I used to be an athlete back in them days.
Fucking dead.
She's officially dead.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna let you know that in advance.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to use that.
Look, listen.
I'm fucking
There go your drop.
dead.
There go your drop right there.
So the worst.
I still got more. There's more.
Okay, my eyes was watering. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
Yo.
A tall, white, long-haired pussy that's confused by what his gender is. And as far as marketing goes, 50 Cent had a better pitch. Oh, I don't mean signing with image shit. I mean Mets game. First pitch. 50 Cent had a better pitch. Hey, listen, y'all remember what that first pitch 50 Cent had? And that nigga threw that bitch like nowhere near the mound. Fuck the plate.
But he looked good doing it.
Your opinion.
She said he looked good.
Your opinion. let me find out you like chocolate.
What? Ain't nothing wrong with chocolate.
Chocolate is gonna be the best for me.
Look, y'all gotta cut that out now.
Chocolate.
The only piece of chocolate in the room, I need y'all to cut that out. The both of y'all. But anyways.
It is mine. Girl, okay. So, 50 Cent. That was the dope bar.
That was the dope bar. What you think?
For what I had for a dope bar, I don't have it word for word, but it also came from Danny Myers and A Ward, and it was the line where
You can paraphrase this.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
We ain't got that much time.
A-Ward was talking about Danny Martin. Now keep.
Oh shit.
Okay, I didn't warm up.
Make that
All right.
tongue work.
So, anywho, boy, shut up.
Hey, I've been a terrorist my whole life.
So, we're gonna drop the 800 number next week. Make sure you on here. All right, we're gonna drop the 800 number next week. Anyways, so the setup was it was when A-Ward was talking about Danny Meyer's wife who had a drug addiction, and the punch came at the end, and he was like something about he was glad she was clean or something. He was like, 'cause it's a different type of crack in your rib.
Oh, like Adam,
man, like
made from your rib.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, oh.
And
wait.
it's like crack in the
Yeah.
It's a broken
man. I was like, no.
That was a good bar. Even on the paraphrase.
Kevin Hart.
A-Ward was 30.
It wasn't ready.
You get back. Was a better
Wasn't
event.
ready.
I'm gonna say it. A bonus.
I was not ready for that.
A bonus topic.
I was like,
A bonus topic, because I know we ain't got that much time left. I'm gonna just throw a bonus topic in.
Okay.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay. Unpopular opinion is Matrix won't smoke a lot of these bitches out here. And we're done.
That's
No,
not
I'm
even
just
an
playing.
unpopular opinion.
We're done.
Look, I'm gonna be your hype man. I'm gonna be like Bigums with Tay-Rock
Oh, Jesus.
or
Tay-Rock is the ultimate hype man. Nobody does it better.
well, that old nigga that used to be with Ill Will, remember the Mike Murder CV dude? Remember when he battled Tay-Rock and that nigga was like talking shit? And it was like, damn.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But again,
But we all know Tay-Rock is the ultimate hype man.
We'll talk about that on the later day.
Another show.
For another show.
Gotcha.
Another show.
Gotcha.
I think I realized also that I like the double team, the battle rap battles. I like them more. Like I love watching battle raps.
Oh, you like 2-on-2?
But for some reason,
You like 2-on-2s, or you like when people get jumped in battle rap?
No, I like the 2-on-2s because we were watching like I don't know what it is, but them feeding off each other, or you can kind of tell when the niggas rock with each other, don't rock with each other.
You gotta really have good. You gotta have good chemistry. Even if the bars are trash,
we gotta be friends.
If y'all got good chemistry in a 2-on-2, it's gonna work. It'll work.
Listen. I say this now. Me and Sin, the crime partners. Me and Sin, whoever want it. I'm not battling nobody. This shit going only on songs. I'm doing the first verse, Sin doing the second verse. I'm doing the beat. But whoever want it can get it.
A mess.
Whatever.
I will say this though, since we on the topic of 2-on-2s, shout out to Chess. I think Chess just has that dynamic about him. Chess has that X factor in a 2-on-2 to where you can put him with anybody and it looks great. He has the ability to mesh well with anybody in a 2-on-2. I think his energy is really dope. It's really dope to the 2-on-2.
The nigga carried Steams in the 2-on-2 they had. He carried him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He carried Steams.
But their dynamic is there.
But he carried Steams.
Whether he carried him or not. I think he carried the 2-on-2 with Tay-Rock. But that just goes to show you can put Chess with anybody in a 2-on-2 and that shit is going to
Chess is the new GOAT.
Chess is like the Rubik's Cube. You know what I'm saying? Like if you turn him this way, it'll work. If you turn and switches up, and he'll get him in there, and it'll work. And then you turn it this way, and then
one more time.
It'll work.
One more time.
You know what I'm saying?
Do the hand move one more time. Do the hand move one more time.
Right. Look.
Hit the Rubik's.
Oh, that's gonna be the new dance.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be right. Cause I mean the mop, god damn. When did we turn household chores into dance?
Hey, look, bro.
That's that shit
niggas
you on Saturday morning.
Niggas running out of shit. You know, Schoolhouse Rock ain't came on in a long time. So What is there to watch on a Saturday morning?
I'm gonna twerk.
I'm not watching that.
We should end on that.
I'm not watching that. Listen, I am not watching that.
By twerking for Jesus.
Listen,
I can't understand.
I got my VIP section for hell already. I got my.
I don't understand why
I was excited.
there is such I don't get it. Like, it's so contradictory to be like against the song when you sit here and go through the pages of the Bible and want to pick and choose which pieces you want to abide by. Like, no, huh?
You talking about being a good slave?
I'm not talking about slavery at all. I'm talking about this is addressing the people, you know, that.
Listen, my punishment when I was a child, because my big mama knew giving me a whooping wasn't finna work. I wasn't finna do nothing.
So she prayed over you?
No, she had me read the Bible and talk to her about it.
If you got a whooping and you couldn't sit your ass the fuck down somewhere.
Look, I got the whooping. Listen, I got the whooping. I was like, look.
But we talking about twerking for Jesus right now. Right. That's what I'm trying to understand. If you're not supposed to judge people,
is she fine?
If people are supposed to,
is she fine?
Huh?
You think she fine? You think she cute?
I mean, that's irrelevant. If I never seen her, I know what she look like, but I'm saying just the words of the song.
I'm asking because I didn't see what she looked like.
Look it up. Her name is Chameleon.
Who?
Chameleon, that's her name. Chameleon.
I like her.
Listen to her music. Her music is dope.
Like Suicide's Chameleon.
I like her as an artist. I do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a religious person at all. I'm not interested in, you know.
Listening, baby, holla at me.
Look, there you go.
I'm not gonna put my phone number on
with
here.
the phone sex operator voice.
I'm not gonna put my phone number on air.
Phone sex on the air.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard it here first. Major key alert. Yeah, but her music, I feel like it should be more about the message that she's putting out there more than, because I've heard people take regular songs, beats that they like, and remake them into gospel rap music.
You don't have to do nothing to put Jesus in though.
I'm saying, if a song is about Molly's and Percocets and they take that beat from 2 Chainz and they make a gospel song and they change the words, does that make it any less? Are we upset because the song is originally made? Why would you be mad about twerking for Jesus? You see what I'm saying? Like,
look,
to me,
I didn't say the song was bad.
No, we're not talking about the song. We're talking about how people respond to it. Like, oh, this is sacrilegious. Not even they don't receive it. They can't get the message because they're too blinded by, oh, this is disrespectful. Oh, this is shaking your ass. Oh, twerking is negative.
Look, I'm all for twerking. If you got them cheeks,
I feel that way.
What?
If you got them cheeks,
exactly like what you said. Like, conflicted about it because it's supposed to be.
And it's the black on Instagram. If you got them twerk videos, send them to your boy.
Take his cup.
I'm sorry.
Take his cup right now. Let me get you a Dasani, Aquafina, something. You need to settle down.
He's big lit.
So.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like, but even the title of the song makes me feel away. Like.
That's what she's. I think she wanted it to do that.
With the best of them, baby.
Because what if you? I mean, what's the difference? Not just say what's the difference, literally, but when we look at like those older videos of those older tribes, you know what I'm saying? Twerking, as we call it, to them it wasn't sexualized. It wasn't looked at like that. It was part of the culture. So it's kind of like, damn, we called it twerking. We're the ones that look at it and demean it or take it and put it in a sexual sense and tear it down. But I feel like the song, she was being metaphorical. Twerking can be anything. Whatever it is that you do regularly for these outside entities, you should be doing for the higher power. That's how I took the song. And I might be too deep, but everybody's like, nah, you going too deep. Okay, cool, but did you listen to her other music? You know what I'm saying? Right. The message and what she's saying is you know, I'd rather have females walking around singing twerking for Jesus and singing the lyrics to her song than talk about
put him on the spot.
Badass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga, 2 Birkin bag. You know what I'm saying? Come on, which one? Where we at?
Listen.
I mean, I'm not saying City Girls fans, but I'm just saying, like, think about it.
Right.
I'm gonna say they trash.
I'm talking about the message. I'm talking about the effect that it has. Like, are we gonna get caught up on the old traditional ways? Are we gonna be like, okay, look, you know, this may not be the original presentation that our great-great-grandparent slaves put upon us, but this is something that people are getting, and is something that people, you know, is positive and has an effect on people that's positive. So what more could you ask for? So some ass is shaking. The Lord gave you that ass to shake.
I'm all for it.
See what I'm saying?
If you got them cheeks,
These are facts. I've seen it.
If you got
I've seen it.
cheeks, it's the black on Instagram.
Oh,
ITSDA.
I can't with him.
Anywho.
You better become an OnlyFan or something.
No, I'm not gonna be an OnlyFan.
You sound like an OnlyFan right now.
Eventually, coming up, y'all.
I sound like a nigga who's inspired.
What you got going on?
We are definitely working on discussing OnlyFans versus battle rap. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, it's coming.
OnlyFans versus battle rap?
Yes.
Like a subscription to?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
That's the topic for another day. We not gonna get
Indeed.
too much into that, but it is definitely coming.
Okay.
How was
Okay.
your-
I want that.
I thought it was gonna scoop. I thought it was gonna run you into it.
No.
Okay.
Let me clear that up for everybody that say, make sure you get an OnlyFans. You need to shut your motherfucking mouth. I ain't getting no
Look,
OnlyFans.
hey,
I saw a post today and it
Listen,
said,
I
"Would
ain't
you
got
let
no
your
for you, you
man?
got it.
Would you let your man open an OnlyFans page?" And like my homegirls at the nail shop or whatever, shout out to the beauty trap. They was like, "Yeah, I be managing the page." They would be like,
But this is the thing.
"They're not touching him. They're not fucking
They're
him."
not.
Let me tell you my thoughts. Let me tell you my thoughts, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Run it.
It's not my show.
Run it.
I'm just here engineering. You feel what I'm saying?
We are going there.
In my mind, I equate the OnlyFans thing as something that's feminine and like for females to thirst trap in a way. So
Right,
even
'cause
though
it's
it's a
not
double
popular
standard,
for males.
there's a lot of different double standards that's out there. I just feel like when it takes a certain kind of nigga to do that, and to me it's a feminine thing for a man to be doing shit on camera and popping his, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To me, that shit
Hey.
is fucking feminine.
As the resident heterosexual
Okay,
in the room.
And they argue and they say,
Hell to
"Oh,
the
you're
law."
insecure. You know, if you're secure with your relationship, nah, fuck all
Fuck
that.
that.
If
I'm
you
very
secure
secure.
with your
But I ain't popping my
man's
pussy. I ain't popping my
sexuality,
ass. It's gross.
that's the problem. It raises questions about your man's manliness and him being, to me,
Does it?
for me.
I've been a man a long time, and what I'm not finna do is that.
Pop your ass. But it's
Never.
OnlyFans.
Nobody says you.
Oh,
I
but
don't give a
secure
fuck.
the bag.
Okay,
Fuck
so
all that shit.
let me. I'm
Fuck all that shit. I put a nigga out and stroke it, and then never mind. Go ahead. What you saying? I'm sorry.
I'm so confused right now.
Don't worry about it.
I think something just happened.
Look, I talk too much sometimes.
Alright.
It's my weakness. I talk too much.
Wait.
Let me shut up.
Before
Go ahead.
I don't.
Go ahead.
I'm lost.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What were you saying?
So, my thing is this. Cause some people have even asked me. They be like, "Oh, how can you post what you post?" And at this point, junction,
I like your posts.
I don't have a
I do
man.
too.
You haven't seen some of my more
What you posting?
sexier
You
posts,
posting?
but
I've seen your topless
You got
But-
booty cheek
yeah.
Wait,
turn
where?
to the
So-
side.
Where I go see that?
I stalk her on IG.
I do.
Where I
I
go
can
see
do
that?
those things.
Where I go see that?
However, comma.
I like
So,
titties. Fuck that. Put it in
so
my face.
anyway, yo, give me the cup. Give me the cup. I'm taking the cup.
God damn, his cup got took on tonight. His cup got took on tonight. He started motorboating. It's time to take his cup. When the motorboat shows up,
I don't give a
it's
fuck
time.
what nobody say. I like titties.
I'm shit. I'm shit.
Alright, so
Whatever.
my thing is this. My thing is this, and some of y'all can use this for relationship advice, whatever, what have you. I'm gonna just tell you about me and my temperament. Pictures on social media to me don't mean anything. What you do with that person, is what you do with that person. Now, if that person can sit back and be calm, cool, and collected and know that whatever you post on social media is just what you post, because, hey, you might have posted that picture, the side view of your ass where, you know, the full curvature is showing, and then that person can sit there and be like, yeah, well, while all them folks is looking at the curves, you know, I'm motherfucking busting corners wide the fuck open at 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's like, me personally, because somebody had brought that to me. They was like, well, how would you feel if your nigga was doing this? And I'm like, as long as I'm getting the best of him, what the fuck do I care? Because people gonna look. If you got a man, people gonna look. You got a chick, people gonna look. People gonna fantasize, people gonna flirt, whatever, what have you. But if your significant other is getting the best of you, the rest of that shit should not matter. I know for a fact nothing compares. Like, I posted shit and people be like, oh my god. Trust me, if you knew what the fuck he got, you wouldn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't compare. What he got in his photo gallery or video gallery or whatever compares nothing to what the fuck I post on social media. So hey, it is what it is.
I guess I look at things a little too deep.
But I also dated a stripper before, so I had to deal with a male stripper. Exactly. I had to sit back and I watched that. I was in the building for it.
That's
you
on
know what?
ladies in the building.
And for any of you bitches that want to try to use that shit in a battle, I'm the motherfucking GOAT. Now. Alright?
One more time. For the people in the back.
I don't give a shit.
Never.
So
you wouldn't trip basically if your nigga wanted to have an OnlyFans page?
No. Is he making money, the type of female I am, I'm probably recording that hoe.
That's what every female that I associate with me. It's not just you. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna be like, babe.
A couple of my people.
Turn it to the
A couple of my people, they told me the same shit, and I'm just like, I guess to me, I don't want no nigga that would be comfortable doing something feminine like that. I don't know.
It ain't feminine.
To me, I said to me though. For me, it means it's because it's like a feminine. To me though. Man, look, it's a feminine thing. A nigga busting it open and doing shit for money. That's feminine to me. No, I'm saying whatever he doing
because it's not popular.
Nah,
it ain't popular. But to be honest with you, male dancers make just as much as female dancers do with less effort. With a third, I'm talking about a 16th of the fucking effort.
It ain't about the point with me is it's not about the money. I'm talking about the actual motherfucker, like the kind of person that is willing to do that. And that's cool if that's you, but for me, I'm telling you, I equate that with femininity in a way that I don't like it. So for me, you know, a nigga might say, oh, it's for the bag. Fuck all that shit. If you'll do that for the bag to me, you'll fucking take a dick in the ass for a bag, and which makes me feel like you feminine, which makes me think you like niggas, which makes me feel you gay, and I don't want that.
Now, I can
follow my train of thought.
Okay, so I get where you coming from.
That's me.
I do get where you coming from.
That's me though.
But see, when I was dating a male stripper, I didn't have to worry about no dudes. You know, when he went to go perform, it wasn't no dudes. You know what I mean? Like,
doesn't matter if there's dudes there or not. It's still.
He was dancing for women.
He was dancing for women, but most of the niggas that dance for women like dudes. Most of the male strippers. Not saying that yours. I'm not saying you.
No. Again, because people love to say that. People love to say that.
In my experience, that's it.
Really? Elaborate on your experience.
It's 11:30.
Look how she ducked. She ducking.
You see it?
We're going to talk about that as a bad rap.
It may be the next turn for next week.
She said I'm ducked.
That's what we're talking about that turn next week. That will be the battle rap. The battle rap term in the week next week.
That's going to be term next week?
I believe so.
Okay.
Ducking.
All right. Well, cool. Well, it's about the end of the night. This is Battle of Sex Radio. I'm your boy, D Black. You can find me on all things social at It's the Black Dot. ITSDABLACK.
Matrix in the building, y'all. Battle of the motherfucking sexes. You can find me at Matrix World everywhere _ on it. See what I'm talking about? This is why we need a motherfucking 800 number. This nigga right here. He gonna be talking to all the lonely housewives, husbands, truck drivers. I'm just saying. All right, that's gonna be. But anywho, so Matrix in the motherfucking building, Battle of the Sexes. Make sure you tune in to us next week. Wednesday, 10 p.m. Everybody, 10 p.m. You can follow us on Battle of the Sexes Radio on Instagram. You can look us up on Battle of the Sexes on the Facebook page. Make sure you follow us, like us, comment, share. We definitely enjoyed those of you who tuned in. For anybody who has started following us, we love you. Thank you for the support. And continue. This nigga. And continue to support. We got some good topics coming up for you next week, so make sure you tune in. Jesus. No, because it's a gnat like flying around me. But
we don't have gnats here at Let It Down Radio. I think it was a piece of lint.
Oh. But so make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in to catch us. We're gonna have something pretty hot and spicy next week to talk about. You don't want to miss it. Matrix, my co-host D Black, aka Sexy Black, aka Chocolate Black, aka 1-800.
Keep going.
All
Keep going.
We gonna get the money. We get the bag in this month. All right.